Nguvu zinaongezekaga. Sasa acha kwa vile mtu trap mse. This is Hariji. Salimia watu hapa Hariji.
Why in the camera? Wago Ambrege. Hariji hapa. AKA Mr. Mapoint. AKA.
Manze watu wamesikia na mic ilikuwa pale. Wale nikuulize swali Hariji.
Unajua watu wafupi ukiwa na mdomo ndogo ni makosa.
Kweli?
Kwa nini?
So lazima mdomo uongeze haja.
Unajua?
Waje nikumbushe kitu kwanza. Kabla uende hapo.
True that.
Ninataka kukumbuka hiki kitu. Uendelee, sio? In the Lord I take refuge.
How can you talk to me while saying flee like a bird to the mountains Allah the weak bend the bones.
Ambia watu limbana nani hiyo.
Mara sana mara God on when Jesus. Obey dance mara sana ni boom. Chaka. Chika.
Ulimbana nani hiyo wimbo?
Na tulimana mtu anaitwa Rafton. Na Lia de Spankie sana.
Kwa hivyo Rafo jani yake pia ilianza
kitambo. Wago Ambrege.
You one of the forces that brought it. Kuna wimbo mwingine pia umeimba na Rafton. Ulimba sikia Kigosho, sio kwa Kigosho, si ndio?
Gaine munene. Mero Wamboi. Gaine munene. From today, mama, please don't you get scared. Jesus is alive and for real he'll care. Rafton Hariji preaching the good news. Ndio.
Jaza energy yako tangu hizo siku mpaka sasa kwanza inaongezeka.
Yes.
What makes you maintain that kind of energy?
One of the things the Bible says, as your days, so shall your strength be. That's a promise. As your days, so shall your strength be.
Wow.
Second thing, see, I've been doing a lot of what is called transformational speaking in high schools and colleges and all. And mostly when you're working with teenagers, wanahitaji kuona yani wewe ndo ule msee.
Wewe ndo kusema.
I talk 10 hours a day.
Wow.
Yes. 10 hours a day. Nimesimama mbele wa day. What I'm doing is that, you know, I'm just walking from here, jumping on tables and all of that, influencing young people. So the thing is this. See, when God calls you for an assignment, He gives you an assignment. He gives you the personality for that assignment. You are custom designed to fit in that thing. So I think that's it. That's it. Custom design, and then focus, and then I do a lot of taekwondo, karate, kung fu kind of thing. So hizo zinaweza kipisi nikikuta nini umesaraundi na mambo mabaya.
Hakuna naona leo. Leo sisi hatuna ngori. Ni Christmas tu. Wacha tukule mbuzi kwa amani.
Yeah, true.
Comment on this thing. Does God qualify the called or does He call the qualified?
I think it's both things. And I understand some people, we may have arguments with them, theological argumentations, whether God calls the qualified or He qualifies the called. I believe sometimes He calls the qualified. And then also He qualifies the called. Because when He's calling Paul, somebody like Paul's credentials did not begin when Jesus Christ called him.
No.
Paul had his own credentials. He was a scholar under Gamaliel. He was elite in his thinking, psychological argumentations, you know, his theological, he had a few errors in theological understanding, but he was on the right path when it comes to understanding the Torah. So when he was called and he met Jesus Christ, the skill and the talent and the education he had before was now used for the purposes of God. So he was already Torah qualified in terms of scholarly credentials. He was qualified. Then he had power and a name. He was known all over. So now that qualification of fame, he already got it. So the only thing that he needed was Jesus Christ. And when Jesus Christ comes into his life, now he uses what he already was qualified for the purposes of God. Now he is qualified to do it, to do what he was doing, the zeal he had, the compassion, the pursuit and the passion he had. Now he's qualified to work for God. So both ways, comme ci, comme ça, he is qualified. God is 50-50. God is calling the qualified, but also qualifying the called. Because each person that is called even though they may not be as qualified as they would want to do, there's something called transferable skills.
Yes.
And it happens in the job market. Transferable skills, where somebody, let's say, use me as an example. When I came to Nairobi from the village, I'm born and bred in a village, I'm a village boy. But when I came to Nairobi...
Which village?
Mushadha.
Mushadha?
No, not really.
Mimi kwa mimi natoka Jamaica, hata mimi. Hebu ongea lugha ya Mushadha sentence moja kabla ende kwa hiyo sentence.
Yani wase one of the thing wase is that.
Mushadha speaking like that, you know?
Like that, and then transfer it to your the first language you ever learned.
The first language?
Yes.
Aterere.
Umeto hahaje. Wewe modo wa nyumbani.
Unajua kuna siku zingine wanasema ati aterere. Aterere ni kiabereria kia mtemi. The thing is this. So now there is the skills that where were we?
You are saying you were born and bred in the village.
Born and bred in the village.
Yeah.
I came to Nairobi, and the first job I did was not singing. Singing came later. I was talented in music. I was composing my music.
Yes.
But what was I doing? There's something they call in Nairobi in the Eastlands a makanga, a tout, who is called Kamagera.
Yes.
Kamagera is a guy who just goes for the it's called what? The passengers and gets them into the vehicle. Boroboro Hamza Jogorodi Beboa. Tumaruk, that kind of guy, and he gets his 20 shillings.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I did. See, now that skill that I learned there, to be able to be unafraid, because you gotta be a person who hollers, shouts, and aggressive and all of that. That skills, I transferred it and I became a hawker. Yeah. I also transferred it from there, the persuasive skill of persuading somebody to enter the vehicle, and also to persuade them to buy, when I became a hawker, to buy a commodity or a product or some clothes. That skill, I also transferred it to now the music industry.
Yes.
So when you're performing people, to appeal to the people and also appeal them so that they can like your music. And also when I'm speaking to people and advising in advisement, you transfer the same skill and you bring it here. So now Paul transferred so many skills from his former job, from his former self, to as a Pharisee, his commitment, his zeal, his fanatical character, and he transferred it to Christianity. That one he came with. God did not give him that. God, he already had it from the other side. So it's transferable skills. So God qualifies the called and also called the qualified.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.